Story of Seasons, Friends of Mineral Town on the PlayStation 4. Well, I'm getting ready to finish up my mining for the day. I've been doing more mining than farming, to be honest. Because I have nature sprites over here that have actually been helping me with the watering. I managed... it's actually raining today, so he'll be starting the job tomorrow. So I gave the guy a bunch of gifts, but when he was done with the job request, he needed more gifts to help me out. So basically I gave him a couple more gifts, and he was able to... I gave him a couple more gifts, a couple more presents, and he's able to start watering for me again, which is really all I need people to do, because watering actually consumes stamina. So the more watering they do, the more energy I have to do what I need to do, like mining. But I've been doing more mining than anything. I mean, that's arguably where I'm kind of reaching a problem in the... It's not really a problem in the game, but there's a lot of stuff there's a lot of stuff you don't really need to do. You're just kind of figuring out what you want to build towards, and then you spend most of your time earning as much money as you can getting to that goal, arguably. I'm here inside the cave where time stands still. It's raining outside on the top right-hand corner of the screen, but again, time stands still. I thought the trick was 99% of the time the best way to find the ladder is to just... The strategy for any cave that I've noticed so far is to just keep digging. Just avoid breaking any rocks and just dig in the open areas that are at least 2 spaces away from the ladder, probably 3. This is about as close as I've seen a ladder, 2 ladders together. I just dug into this little empty area right here, and I found the ladder right away. Fantastic. Took me only 4 chances, as you can see. Took me only 4 attempts. The problem is that there are times when the ladder will be underneath a rock. I think the safest way to deal with that is to just dig into the open areas first, and dig away from the wall, because apparently the ladder never seems to be right next to the wall. Like that final row there on the top, and the final row there on the right side of the room, and the final row of rocks on the left side of the room. Those rocks indicate the edge of the room. Apparently the ladder's never on the edge of the room. But it can be here in between a bunch of rocks. You can just climb down it like this. So that's cool. So where am I going to start mining? Well, again, I'm not going to crack any rocks. I'm just going to keep digging as far as I can. See, found it on the first try. So I'm getting pretty good at this. But again, and you use 2 pips of stamina every time you swing your hoe. So keep that in mind. If you dig the same place twice, or if you flat out miss, you're wasting energy. When the stamina meter is depleted, you can break 25 more rocks before your fatigue meter is depleted by 1 level. So you can crack at least 30 rocks, I've noticed. Once you completely depleted your stamina, you can crack 30 rocks and you'll be fine. Or dig 30 times and you'll be fine. And what I try to do is I go as deep as I can, and then I start cracking rocks. Like when you get to level 5, that's fine. You're more likely to find silver and gold here. When you reach the 10th floor, you're more likely to find mithril and I think diamonds, they're called, orichalcum and mithril, which I do have, actually. Down here, I found adamantium here. I found Wolverine's adamantite. And I found mithril and orichalcum in floor 10, 11, and 12, I want to say. They're pretty common, actually, when you reach the 10th floor. No vibranium, though. Look at that. This is a huge room, so finding the ladder right away like that is fantastic. So I guess I'm kind of doing a spiral. I'm starting a couple of squares away from the ladder and just kind of going outward in a spiral. Not breaking any rocks. Just digging up open ground to see if the ladder's already there, which it usually is. I want to say 99% of the time the ladder's right there. See, look at that. So I'm starting to get the hang of this. I'm increasing my odds of getting a ladder on the first 5 or 6 digs. And I'm a fan of that. In fact, I'm doing so well I can start eating grapes to preserve my health. Yep, okay. I'm not completely depleted yet, but I will be. I have 3 more swings. I have 3 more swings left. Look at that. I probably should have gone with my instincts. I want to say the ladder tends to be near the center of the room. I forget. Okay, now I'm completely depleted. Okay, so I can crack 30 more rocks. Or complete 30 more actions. So I can try my luck. Don't see the ladder. Okay, so my logic is let's just start swinging. We have 25 more swings. So again, once our stamina's at 0, we can swing that. We can perform 25 more actions apparently, and then our fatigue meter goes down. So we're on floor 8. We're probably not going to find the mithril or the orichalcum or the adamantite, but we should find plenty of silver and gold. And some copper if you care. Sometimes you just get some really good swings. You get some really lucky drops. So you wind up making it all the way down to floor 10. Apparently you can go all the way down to level 25 if you know what you're doing, but you might want way more grapes and way more stuff to eat than I have. But I'm bringing these grapes with me. Like the reason I made it 12 floors down last time is because I was eating a couple of grapes once I got to floor 10 just to kind of see how deep I could go. And then I started cracking rocks to get the orichalcum and stuff. Okay, it's raining today, so we can afford to go mining one more time. Again, because it's raining, I don't have to waste any time watering. What I'll probably end up doing is doing one more dive, and then we'll call it a night. But it takes, I think it takes 2 game hours to get 150 pips of stamina back. So we'll go about 100, and then we'll just start digging. We're not going to be able to go that deep, but we'll definitely get some gold and some silver, and I think it might be worth it. But once it gets to like 10 o'clock, I'm thinking like, okay, let's head inside. Because that means, you know, you need to go to sleep. Because remember, when you get up in the morning, you get at least 85 stamina points. Simply by going to sleep and eating breakfast. So I don't want to spend too much time in here. But again, this seems to be the basic gameplay loop that I've been doing for most of the time. It's letting the... When it's raining on a day like today, you just do a bunch of mining. And then when the sprites are out, you just kind of... That 6 o'clock at 6 o'clock at night, the sprites go away, and you just kind of water whatever they left behind. I want to say the sprites will water at least 6, if not, they'll do 6 3x3 plots. So I guess you could say they'll do. Remember, every pack of seeds is spread out in a 3x3 matrix. I want to say they will do 6 of those 3x3 matrices. And maybe a couple of rows beyond that. So you're going to have to water anything beyond that, just so you know. This tends to be in the center of the room, right? So we'll start digging in the center. There we go. It usually works just to start digging near the center. But again, don't dig in this row up here. Or this last row over here. That's usually the last place the ladder will be. So don't waste your energy. Yeah, it's not going to be in this last row either, I don't think. Yeah, it won't be in this top row. Okay. And again, I'm not checking right next to the ladder. I'm checking at least 2 squares away from the ladder. Okay. Again, can't make any promises, but that's just the place I start digging, because that's where the ladder tends to be. Because you saw how lucky I've gotten over the last few swings. Press left around the D-pad. Again, the ladder is probably not going to be where that rock was. We'll go back and check. It's sort of as a last resort, you can start digging up rocks and start... See? Now we're doing poorly. Yes, see? Should have checked there. So again, that's very rare. It's almost never where a rock used to be. So I'm just increasing my odds of getting the ladder on an early swing by doing it this way. Near the center of the room. See? Near the center of the room. Let's get a bit closer. Can we go around up there? Let's head towards the center, see what we can find. And if we fail, then we'll just look at that. So I guess digging near the center is always a good idea, based on what I've seen so far, anyway. See, Just find the center of the room and start digging. Then go in the Fibonacci spiral out, I suppose. But again, a big old room like this, at some point you're just going to start giving up and just start... You're just going to start cracking rocks, which is fine. We're in floor number 5, right? Yeah, we'll find gold and silver here. Okay, the 500th time you see that, that does get kind of annoying. Up. My stamina is very low. I need to get out of here. I don't know why my stamina is... Did I not get my stamina back by staying in the hot pool? Yeah, I was in the hot tub the whole time. I don't know why my stamina is so low. We're running out of swings. That's bad. Okay. Yeah, we got about 3 more swings. We gotta call it. Okay, that does it. We're out. So we're headed upstairs. I didn't get all my stamina back. I didn't get all my fatigue meter is still kind of low. So we're headed up. I was hoping the hot tub would give me back all my stamina, but I guess it ain't gonna work out like that. So we'll get it up to about 50 or 60, and then we'll call it a night. It'll probably be midnight before we get into bed, but I think that'll be okay. Check my fatigue meter on the top left-hand corner of the screen. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. So we're not going to take it all the way up, because like I said, it takes... We're out in the real world, so we're wasting time. We're not wasting time. We're spending a lot of time just getting our energy back here in this pool. Okay, let's call it. So we'll head back home, get about 80 to 90 stamina points once we eat breakfast. So we'll be fine. And no grass to harvest. Nope, already cleared out the rocks. The grass is still growing, though. And since it's raining, we'll be ready to harvest the stuff in the morning. Okay, we have a lot of copper. And a lot of silver. We'll hoard the rest. We'll drop one of the adamantites. These aren't very expensive. Which is saying a lot, considering there's so much of them. Gold, yeah, we'll sell that and keep the rest. So we'll get a decent amount of change from that. We made at least $1,000 today, I'd say, from all the crap we sold already. Yeah, see? So eventually we can start selling this extra gold and stuff. But I'm going to hoard these rarer items to like figure out what I want to make out of them. I don't know what I want to make out of them. That might bring up a whole other conversation. And the TV station is dead. But it's going to be sunny tomorrow, so we're going to have to water tomorrow. I kind of wish I can sell this crap. Like, I really wish I could just sell this furniture I'm not using. So we'll call it a night. Yes, we made $1,500 today. So we're raking it in. We didn't even buy any seeds. It's near the end of the month. Do we have 6 more months? Let me check. 6 more weeks? 6 more days. Excuse me. Yep, on the 30th, it's the last day of spring. So we're going to harvest something. Get it soon. I think we have time to plant some turnips, but I'm not even worried about it. I'm making so much money from mining that I'm not really worried about farming anything, which is odd in a farming game. I mean, it helps that I have the sprites doing the housework, doing the watering. Yeah, another sunny day. The town map. That of your ball if you have one. Yeah, that kind of thing. Your ball. So they're making juice on Iron Chef. Tasted great, but didn't fit today's theme. Hooray, I learned the recipe for fruit smoothies. So I guess I can use that. I mean, there's supposed to be some kind of cooking contest, right? I mean, honestly, I don't think this game's much better than Stardew. Like, I wish there were an automatic sprinkler that didn't have to be goaded with presents, which is what this game has. It has elves. No, it has elves that serve the role as an automatic sprinkler. I don't see the point of that. I can sell some of this other stuff. Like, we'll sell some of the copper. Sell some of that silver. We can sell a bunch of the gold. Not a lot, of course. We don't need to. So one of each. We can sell some of that fodder, too, if we feel like it. I'll bring this as a gift. Someone might want that as a gift. Like one of the elves, one of the sprites, the nature sprites might want that as a gift. So we can sell one of these, then pick up some more grapes over there on the left. So we'll make 700 bucks today. And we got some honey, so we'll make another 100. Honey for 100. Honey for hundy. Yeah, 50 a pop. Okay, so we can grab the turnips at least. Yeah, don't water the stuff that's already done growing, dog. So that means all these empty spaces, he won't have to water. So I think he'll figure it out. The idea is that he's gaining experience watering every time he waters these plants. Got the cukes. So we'll make 60 bucks a pop off of these. And again, the thing is that these keep growing. But I mean, I guess unlike Stardew Valley, I want to say all the plants I have here are worth like 60 bucks a pop. So whatever. And again, if you don't water the plants, they stop growing. They don't die right away, but if you let them sit for a day, they'll stop growing. So if you water every other day, keep that in mind. Yeah, I got some taters. Yep, taters. So these were the two seeds I left unwatered one time, so that's why they're a bit slower in growing. Okay, so we can sell these. Yeah, 60 a pop. This is a 2-star cuke, so it's worth 10% more. 6 cents more. These taters are worth 80 a pop. So that's good to know. Because the taters cost 150 bucks a bag. But these aren't, the cabbage isn't ready yet. Hopefully it'll be, I think I bought that early, so it should be done pretty quickly. Okay. So we gotta keep the rock clean, so, whoops. Harvest up all of the grass that's right up against the rock. You can leave the, so if it's right up against the rock like that, then you can like just carve it back a little bit so it has room to grow. Like right here. You always want to give the grass room to grow, and of course you want to trim back the stuff at the edge of the lot. So that's the stuff that will grow back eventually. But sometimes the stuff will grow out over here in this direction. So that's not a bad idea. It's kind of let the grass just keep growing in that direction. We'll see how it goes. I might just carve it back as is, but right now I think we're doing just fine. I would argue it's not that huge of a deal. Okay, I'm loath to buy anything right now. I might start buying some spring seeds. Or sorry, some summer seeds. Because I have the money for it. Oh yeah, there's a new bag that's for sale. Okay, so we're going to start watering at the end of the day. Before we do that, let's see what summer seeds would I buy. Well, maybe they aren't for sale yet, but I'll be ready. I'll be ready when the new season comes. You sell this crap. Oh yeah, I gotta brush Megan. I mean, I can brush her later or whatever. She likes getting brushed. Like I said, when I break out the brush, Megan's all about that. Where's Megan? L2 for the whistle button. If you whistle, Megan comes, but I don't see Megan. Maybe she ran off. Hold on. No, she's here. Now, where exactly is the question? She's over there. Again. Wasting enough time as is. Square to brush her. Okay, enough. It's time to go shopping. The Forge closes at 4. Let me see what the Forge has. Because I think the Forge closes at 4. I'm supposed to see if I'm going to get a bigger bag for them. I don't really need a bigger bag right now. But at this point, it's just I have a big stack of money. So it's like, why not? By the way, I think the store is closed today. And I've mentioned this before. If you give them your water, if you give them a tool for an upgrade, you can't use it for 2 days, or however long it takes to replace. So that's a problem. I gave my watering can. I couldn't water anything for 2 days. So maybe this is the time of year when you might want to start giving up your stuff for the next season. By the way, this watering can that I got, the silver watering can, if you hold the button down, it could do 2 rows of 3. It could water 2 rows of 3 squares at once. I'm not going to worry about a golden watering can, to be honest. I'm not that interested. Though if it does rain, I might think about it. But it was gone for 1 day. That's not so bad. I can be without my watering. Like, you can be without your watering can for 1 day if it rains the next day. So you can do all your watering today and then hand over your can by 4. And it should be ready like in another day, I guess. Like, I don't need any of this crap. Yeah. Garbage. Out. Yeah, I don't get what his deal is. Okay, so I think the general store is closed today. So it's closed on Sundays, and I want to say it's closed on Tuesdays for reasons. I don't make the mechanics. Yeah, there's sometimes toy flowers over here. I think they're worth like 40 or 50 bucks a pop. I don't think they're that valuable. Yep. Closed on Tuesday. So we'll stop by the fishing joint. I mean, I could go to the library, I guess. I guess I could have this dude water for us at some point. So let's give him a flower. We can give him a moon drop. Yeah, you better water for me. Yeah, we're not better friends yet. So we gotta work that out. So I'm getting on good terms with Plum, but Blueberry at top is the only guy who's been willing to work for me. Too bad, Relic. So I admit I thought I was gonna like this game more than I did. It just seems like it feels like another Harvest Moon. But it does. But I think the Doraemon Harvest Moon had a better gameplay loop, I would argue. I mean, based on what I saw of it. But Stardew Valley was more about like you keeping your own like notebook of how much stuff costs, how much it costs, like how much stuff costs, how much money you'll make when it grows, like that kind of thing. But here everything seems to cost the same amount of money, so whatever. I think that store closed at 4. So I guess Tuesday is the day for mining, I guess, because you're not going to buy any seeds. Mining and fishing. And I got like a dozen of these in my fish pond out by my house, but I mean, yay. But I can just sell them. Apparently I can keep them in my bag for a day and a half and they don't die. Yeah, I got a branch. I got a boot one time too, so there is that. But it's like, this isn't like Stardew Valley where it's like you're building towards like bins where you can hold stuff. Like in the case of Stardew Valley, one of the things you wanted like right away was a place to store crap. Because eventually you just ran out of room, but you were still learning how to play the game, so you would hoard stuff so it can be sold for a decent amount of money. And when does it close? Closed at 4, 10 to 4, amazing. It's like they need an hour to open the library and an hour to close it. Fine. Working carpenter's hours, I suppose. So how much is that worth? That's not worth anything. I'm growing toy flowers and they're worth 10. So I guess I'm wasting my time from growing these stupid flowers. Yeah, I did grow a bunch of toy flowers over here. So what am I watering? Yeah, he left some behind, obviously. Not as much, because there's not as much to water. So we have a dozen fish in here. Let's see. I had to reorganize my can here. So hold down the square button, and you'll water 2 rows of 3. 6 stamina, I want to say. 126 stamina on the top left-hand corner. Yeah, it takes 6 stamina, so it's like you're only spending 1 stamina a square. So it's more efficient than watering them one at a time, which is good to know. Better water these 2, I guess. Yeah, that took 4 stamina to do just 2 squares. So that's normal to me. Yes, that seems alright, I guess. So stamina is stamina, really. So I found upgrading that watering can is how I'm able to water multiple squares at once by just holding down the button. Okay, I have time. It's 11 o'clock, so I really don't have time to mine. I can try mining, but I don't think it's really worth it. So I guess we should call it a night. I'll do my game save here. We've made more progress than I expected, to be honest with you. So that's good to know. But yeah, this game is a bit less interesting than I thought it was going to be, honestly. I guess I might give it another season, but it's one of those games where if you just start a new season, it's probably not going to be a huge deal. I mean, again, there's an efficient way to figure out how all this works. But I'm not really sure I see the benefit of it. So I already got the grass. I already watered the plants. I'm not planting any more crap. So I'm just going to let that stuff I'm going to let those seeds, I'm just going to let those plots stay where they are. It's going to be sunny again tomorrow, so I can grab some more seeds in the morning, see what's up. Yeah. But it's coming down to the end of the month, so I'm not really in the mood to like plant more stuff. I'm more in the mood to just kind of figure out what the next batch of seeds is going to be. Yeah, another sunny day. There's map screens. Oh, they tell you if they're seeds or if they've ripened, huh? But I do like that feature. I do like the feature you can actually see what you've planted. That's fantastic. Okay, enough. Tech soap operas. So we got 5 more days. How do I know it's already grown? Like, I don't think these icons tell me if it's matured yet. It just tells me if it's growing. Yeah, we're gonna let that grass just keep growing out. We gotta cut the grass that's over by the edge of the plot, of course. Yeah, this doesn't show if they're just seeds. It just shows if the plots are occupied or not. I mean, I thought the cabbage would be grown by now. I mean, we'll see. Just a second. Yeah, hurry up and grow faster, Megan. See, some of this stuff is grown. Wait, stand still, Megan. Get over here. Dumb horse. Okay, so here's the thing. The game is supposed to tell me if my turnips are fully grown, and it's not telling me that. They all look the same to me. Yeah, see, they all look the same to me. Does the dark brown patch mean that it's fully grown? Doesn't look like it to me. See, it just means the square's been worked. You don't brush the turnip. So if you zoom in, you can see if the square's been watered already. That's useful. This is as far as I can zoom in, unfortunately. So that's kind of a problem. See, all these cucumbers are grown, but some of them aren't, see? So what's the difference? Is there any way to know if these cucumbers are mature and the other ones aren't? Because I don't see that. All the cucumbers look the same to me. So I don't see the point of any of that. So we're still grabbing that. No, I think the toy flowers are kind of a waste. I mean, you're spending $400 on a pack of seeds. You only get $360 worth of flowers out of them. Okay. So it looks like yeah. So he's only gonna water the leftovers. Only one of these flowers grew. It's amazing. And the cabbage still isn't done yet. It might be done by the end of the month. I don't know. Can't make any promises. Okay, so let's get that grass out of the way. We still have to figure out what seeds we're going to buy for summer. So we got to cut this grass at the edge. Yeah, so they'll grow out here. So we'll let that grow out here and just kind of see what happens. So that's going to work out, one hopes. Yeah, this one might grow out here. We'll find out. No reason to spend too much time worrying about it. It's grass. It'll grow whenever it wants. So let's get some more seeds, see what's up. I forgot to sell my other. Hold on, I gotta sell this honey. Yeah, 60, so it's 10% more. 10% more. Again, the taters are worth quite a bit, so that's something. Again, there isn't much to this, I admit. What kind of flower was that? That was a toy flower. It's for $10. Why would I even bother? Why did I even bother buying these? Yeah, why would I even bother buying those? It's weird. I think I sold all my grapes. That was a bad call. I shouldn't have sold all my grapes. Yeah, well. Yeah, these toy flowers are worthless. I don't even know why I bought them. I guess they're useful for gifts. Guess we'll go to the library. And there's nothing at the forge I want. There's nothing at the forge I want. I don't want any upgraded tools. And we'll start with the library. We'll go down through the greenway in just a second. And again, it's weird that you can't sell C's. Like, everything you sell goes in the bin. You don't take it to the general store. It's weird. Okay, you're supposed to be helping me. Oh, actually, no, never mind. Raising crops. Seeds planted in the wrong season will grow. Okay, fine, I mean. Twice or more. I understand that. Those were advanced at level of growth in order to keep watering. Yeah, I understand. Fodder. Strawberries. Yeah, we don't have any strawberries. Nothing grows in the winter except for my orange tree. Just saying. You don't need that. Too bad I can't check out this book and put it on my bookshelf, so it'll get lost in my pile of crap. Mini games, yeah. One of the games you can play with the nature sprites is the harvesting game. Completely hit the confirm button of the nature sprite harvest mode. Okay. I don't think I've done that yet. We're not feeding chickens. We water the crops, yeah. Yeah, we have to give them presents and chat with them, yeah. With the nature sprite and have them water the indicated rows in the indicated order. Well, I did that one already, and I barely got any experience points for doing that. So turnips take 4 days to grow. Taters take 7. See, 2 days to... Okay, so it takes 4 days to grow a turnip. Cucumbers take... Okay, so cucumbers take 9 days to ripen. Then they take another week to regrow. So we're done-ski on the cucumbers. Versus stage. We don't have any strawberries. Cabbages take... Wow, they take 14 days. Moondrop flowers take 6. Soy flowers take 12 days. Well, I guess we'll make some tomatoes. They'll take 8 days to grow, but they revert to stage 3. Okay, so every 3 days we can pick them again. So that's cool. Same with corn. Every 3 days we can bring them back. Pumpkins just die. Pineapple take 20 days. Six. So it's gonna take a while no matter what. So what's the quickest one I can grow in the summer? Tomatoes grow in 8 days, but then you can grow them every 3 days. No, tomatoes take 9 days, and they grow every 3 days after that. So it's just gonna take a while. It's just how it is. I mean, you can overthink it. Or you can just buy the seeds and just let them grow. You may look fine, but you have a fever. Well, she's a nurse, therefore she probably has to be a worrywart. You get that vaccine, kid. So how we doing? Wait, what day is it? It takes 6 days to grow a turnip, so we're SOL. Oh well, can't grow anything else anymore. And I can't buy anything till next year. And I got the biggest bag, so we're good. So basically all I can do is just cook. Yeah, we're done. We're done, Ski. Can't grow anymore. I forgot to double check. Probably should have taken a... So how long does it take to grow these dumb turnips? Well, it's too late now. Screw it. I have plenty of... I'll just go mining. I'm not going to bother growing anything else. Don't you have, like, any, like, grass I can grow in, like, 2 days or something? I don't know. Got anything that grows really quick? It's all about harvesting at this point. Like, it's not really about anything else at this point. It's just about harvesting. I don't have any flowers for the kid. That's okay. We'll work on that. Yeah, at this point, I just want the sprites to water crap. Not even doing anything complicated. So I got that. Yeah, so really there's nothing much really to do here except wait for my plants to just be harvested. The cabbage will be done eventually, I guess. Cool. Of course it got away. I mean, I have like a dozen fish already in my fish pond. I'm not going to get bent out of shape over it. Gimme. Yay, I got a 17-centimeter fish. That's like what? That's about 6 inches. That's actually not bad, isn't it? 6 inches is perfectly fine. Wait, wrong way? Wrong way. There can be flowers here, but there are no guarantees, like this flower right here. A $10 toy flower. I can't go fishing. I don't think there's anything special here, though. Yeah, an argument should be... I'm gonna have to go watering the rest of my plants. So we'll water the rest of my lawn. We'll see how it goes. See ya, Rick Ross. No, it's Rick James. Sorry. I got my Ricks messed up. Ricky. Yeah, this game's like, it's okay. I'm just kind of playing it out at this point. Yeah, we gotta water the rest of these. Because it's stupid. Get out of here, Megan. Don't trample the crops. Megan's on that trot-ish. Real A Phillies give a about a okay, so it's real A Phillies give a real A Phillies give a something about a anyway, I'll find a lyric that works. I found a family-friendly, appropriate lyric. So everything's watered now, so I guess I can go chopping. Gotta dump a few more over here. Kind of disappointed with these toy fish, to be honest with you. Dump it in. So we got 14 in here now, right? Yeah, 14. So I'll call it a day. I'll do some more. I'll probably do some mining. Yeah, I can do some light mining, I guess. Then call it a day. Nothing big. Actually, I can't really do any mining. It's just near the end of the day. We'll be fine. We'll play out the rest of the month. Harvest everything. I'll let you know what happens in the summertime.